So we just for finishing up a retrofit on your typical sunset home. This is a mid-block home, so it's not at the end of a block, which can be much more susceptible to falling down in an earthquake because of the lateral forces. So, such as that one on the end, the blue one on the end, can have a tendency to want to shift off of the street. So we consider this an attached or semi-detached home because these kind of a shared wall here. It's a two-story. One of the benefits of this home, its original configuration, is it does have significant wall lengths on either side of the garage door. So that actually helps with resistance because we're able to get in here. And what we do is we bolt down those two walls that we just showed you at the front. What we do there is we bolt down the front here with some hold downs, and then we also do is we connect the floor system above, so it's very solid connections. And this particular home has a nice foundation. It's in pretty good shape considering its age. We also do this on the other side here. This one has the shear panel up already. We're just waiting for the inspector. So we're gonna go ahead and pass our inspection. And what we like to do here is put our bolts in with blocks. Now this is where we're bolting, and we're not gonna be putting any plywood. But we do put the block there. It does enhance things, and it also is good for future work if someone wants to put some shear wall in later. So these have the original knee braces, which were put in with intent to keep the building from shifting side to side. So we like to leave those knee braces in. That's very important. These should never get removed, those knee braces, because they do tend to help with keeping the building stable in an earthquake. And we also focus on the back here, which is going to be once again back wall. So we have a window here, and we have a door over there, but we have a good length of wall in between here. So what we do is we put our hold downs on either side of the shear panel, and what we did here is we added some blocking because this particular home has an overhang. So this overhang sticks out here, so we were able to put some blocking in, and then you can see what we do is we put 6-inch bolts through the top of the at the top of the wall into the floor system, and that really keeps a really nice solid connection. We prefer to use my system rather than to this A35 clips because those are, in my opinion, are pretty wimpy. So yeah, that's what we've done here so far. Like I said, what we do is we focus a two-story home like this. We're going to focus on the corners and the front and back walls because that's where we want to enhance the building. So the building's less likely to shift side to side because those are the forces we're trying to deal with. Not so much the front to back because these walls are long, and so there's quite a significant wall length there. So it's going to be hard for the earthquake forces to move the building front to back, but it's more likely to move side to side. We also offer the installation of an earthquake shutoff valve on the gas meters. You probably recognize this PG&E gas meter. This side is going to be your high pressure side coming in from the city, from PG&E. It goes underground, and everybody should know how to turn off their gas meter and have a wrench hanging that you can turn off your gas meter if there's a big earthquake. The other thing we do is we put an earthquake shutoff valve. It goes on this side, and what we do is it's a valve that is actuated when it shakes. It's pretty simple. It's calibrated for about a 5.3 earthquake, and it will automatically turn the gas off to the building, and it also allows you not to be home. You don't have to be here, and you don't have to have access to the meter. And it also, you should check with your insurance company. A lot of homeowner policies will provide a discount of $200 to $300 a year if you install one of those, and they're about $600 to $700 installed. So obviously the value is pretty good. They pay for themselves in a couple of years. Anyway, remember, look us up, quakeprep.com or Seismic Retrofitters.